exchanges or commodity exchange or commodities market. Commodities market is nothing but dealing or trading commodities. So here it includes primary products like agricultural products, mining products, or it may be gold, uh, petroleum crude oil, or sugar, rubber, oil. All these things which are primary, which are considered as raw material, are traded in commodity exchanges. Mainly the term commodity exchanges, the term commodity or commodity exchanges, here it does not deal with the manufactured goods. Commodity exchanges only deals with the primary raw material products. It may be a jute, it may be a cotton, it may be a oil seeds, or it may be a crude oil, it may be a gold. All these kind of mining commodities or mined, which are extracted from natural resources, or it may be a agricultural products. So it is classified into two aspects, two types. One is hard commodities, soft commodities. Commodities are classified based on the nature where we extracted those things. So extracted or mined products or mined commodities like crude oil, rubber, oil, then silver, gold, precious metals are also comes under commodity market. Then hard commodities, gold, silver, precious metals. Then mining products, mining commodities like coal, then iron ore, petroleum crude oil. All these comes under hard commodities. And soft commodities, we all know that all agricultural commodities, all agricultural products are primary, considered as primary product here. Coffee, coke, sugar, then tea, paddy, wheat, cotton, all agricultural products, fruits, vegetables are treated as soft commodities here. Then, when we go about the history of commodity exchange or commodities market, the term commodity exchange or commodity market is not like a stock exchange where it has only 400 years of history. This unorganized commodity exchanges or commodity market were existed long back in near in 400 4000 BC in Mesopotamian civilization near it is presently in Iraq. So there this unorganized form of commodities market were established or existed at that time, but it was not an organized like today how we have commodities market here. At that time only that we had a concept of barter system. Slowly it was due to the business evolution. So when the concept of money was introduced in trading, so money was used as a medium of exchange for all these commodities. Then slowly the concept of commodity market got existed, means it came into existence, or it got evoluted from one stage of business to another stage of business. So where when we go about the history of commodity exchanges, actually the present day what we have, the concept of commodity market, it was existed, it was started, and 19th century. And 1864 in USA there was a association, there was a board called Chicago, the Chicago Board of Trade, where the people used to trade mainly agricultural products, mainly soybean as a main agricultural crop for US citizen, US population. US in the US agricultural fields they grow more soybeans, and not only soybean, these kind of many agricultural products are uh, grown there. And there at that time in 19th century, those people used to, it means American people, they made an association or a board where they were trading all these commodities. And it was the first stock exchange in the world. It is a world stock exchange. And what we have commodity exchange concept, this concept came into existence since 1864. Then when we come to Indian context, we had many different uh, commodity exchanges in late 19th century and in the early 20th century, where in Bombay is also called as Manchester City of India. Why? Because there will be more cotton industries, where cotton trading happens in Bombay, was happening in Bombay, and now it is renamed as Mumbai. That is a different part. But the more cotton trading was happening, cotton textiles were there in Bombay, and more cotton business was happening, and all oil seeds. Considering all this uh, required primary material, primary commodities, agricultural, based on the agricultural commodities, this Bombay was become a hub, business hub at that time. And in 1900, the cotton trading and all seeds trading started in this Bombay. And then when we comes to another part of India at that time, Kolkata. In this Kolkata or Bengal region, where jute production was more. The people who are residing in Bengal region, they grow more jute, which will be used as a raw material for for manufacturing this gunny bags. So that jute, raw jute or jute products are a raw material there, and they started trading in Calcutta. It was established in 1912. Then similarly different kind of commodity exchanges were established in early 20th century, where it commodities exchange which deals with the wheat, then about the which deals in gold. All these kind of commodity exchanges started operations in India. Then the next is about the difference between commodity exchange and stock exchange. Commodity market, stock market. Many people, we heard many things, many information, many news about the stock market, but we don't know much about the commodity market. When we compare, when we don't know many things, we should start comparing with others to know the exact meaning of the things. So same way here, we'll compare the commodity market with stock market to uh, assess or to analyze what the commodity market is. So in stock market, we all know that securities, shares are traded. So here in the commodity market, what will be traded, we'll discuss one by one. In the commodity market and in the stock market, commodity market, the term itself, it mentions that commodity goods are traded here. Gold, coal, rice, oil seeds, etc. are traded in commodity market. But in stock market, only shares, then mutual funds, securities are traded here. Shares, mutual funds, securities are traded in stock market. Then ownership, what kind of ownership will be traded here? In stock market, only the company's ownership, the company shares. Why? Because share, those who are owning a share of a particular company, he will be treated as owner of a particular company. For example, if I have a share of one company, XYZ company, I'm a owner of company. I own one portion of that particular company. So that is ownership. So such kind of ownerships are traded. Such kind of ownerships are traded in stock market. But when it comes to the commodity market, so ownership of raw material, unprocessed goods, I mentioned about the jute, I mentioned about cotton, I mentioned about crude oil, petroleum products, iron ore, coal, all are unprocessed raw materials. Such unprocessed raw material ownerships are traded here. Unprocessed raw material ownerships are traded in commodity market. Then when it comes to the range, what kind of companies or who will be involved in this commodity and stock exchange, commodity market, and as well as in the stock exchange. So in stock market, different kind of companies, there are different companies, not only one or two companies, not only Infosys, not only Reliance, not only Tata, there are more companies. If you have company, you also can list your company's shares in stock market. If I have a company, I can list my shares in stock market, and I can start allowing public to trade their shares in stock market. They can purchase and they can sell their shares. So the range is more different kind of companies involved in this trading in stock market, in stock exchange. But when it comes to the commodity market, the commodity market is something else. It's different than the stock market. Here different companies are not traded here. So what, different shares of companies are not traded here. So here different categories of goods, different categories of goods are traded here. So just now I mentioned here different categories like agricultural products are treated under primary, treated under soft categories or soft goods, soft commodities. Then my coal, gold, all these are commodities which are treated as hard commodities. These are traded in this commodity market, a hard commodities of various categories, not only one kind of commodities, not only agricultural products or not only materials or minerals which are extracted from the nature. So agricultural products and also gold, precious metals, and also different cereals, pulses, then crude oil. All these different categories of products are traded, commodities are traded in commodity market. Then risk, when we analyze a commodity market and stock market difference in terms of risk, the more risk is involved. We can't tell risk is not involved in both market. Risk will be there, risk will be there in both stock market as well as commodity market, but comparatively commodity market and stock market, commodity market has more sorry, stock market has more risk. Stock market, because more number of investors, more number of companies trade, brokers trade, they try to manipulate, they try to speculate the trading, they try to speculate, they try to change, they try to manipulate and try to change the, or try to or they mainly depends on the fluctuations, speculation, volatilities, more volatilities will be there. Recently, from last few days, due to this pandemic, entire world is in the crisis and the entire economy is in the crisis. People are telling that we don't have money, the GDP has come down, but stock market is going or rising day by day. Stock market has recorded an all-time high near 52,000. So that indicates that more risk involved here. Even now in this pandemic situation, the entire economy isn't down, but how the stock market is rising. So that is good that people are not losing money who are invested in stock market. But we don't know that when the market will crash, market will collapse. So that more risk is involved in stock market. But when it compared to stock market, commodity market has very less risk. It is less risky. It's like if you are not sure or if you don't want to lose money, invest on investments, you better to invest. When we compare commodity market and stock market, better to invest in commodity market. So buy commodities and sell commodities. So it's like the same like a stock market where you buy securities. Here you buy commodities, you buy 100 barrel of crude oil and you sell. So there are some procedures to trade in the commodity market, but a common thing in general I'm telling. So same way, the risk is less in commodity market compared to stock market. Then delivery of goods, or delivery of goods here are securities. So when it comes to the delivery point of view, when it comes to the deliverable kind of commodities or assets, so in such point of view, stock market deals only with financial assets. We all know that financial assets, all securities, shares, bonds, all are treated as financial assets. These financial assets we can't see or we can't touch that. We can't touch these financial assets. These are not a physical assets. These are only intangible assets. So these financial assets, intangible assets are delivered. If you purchase, if you invest 1000 rupees on the stock market, you will be getting financial assets. You will be getting some shares of one company. For example, I invested on Yes Bank today. I'll be getting some shares of Yes Bank. That is financial asset. When it comes to the commodity market, here physical goods. So it deals with the physical delivery of goods. So if I invest 1000 in commodity market on any one product, I will be getting a product. So where I can deal with these products, physical products. It's a physical asset. Commodity market deals with the delivers the physical asset, but financial assets are delivered in stock market. Then when it comes to the tangibility, the term tangibility, we all knows the meaning of tangibility. So which we can see, we can touch, that is tangible in nature. The tangible in nature, such kind of goods only traded in, only tangible goods or tangible assets are traded in commodity market. So gold, we can touch gold. Coal, we can see that coal, we can touch coal. That coal can be used in many manufacturing processes, in many electricity generation plants. Then oil, rice. So these all are goods, commodities which can touch, we can feel, that are tangible assets, tangible commodities. But when it comes to the stock market is not like that. Stock market is something else where it deals only with the intangible properties, intangible assets. So intangible assets are here. Stock market deals only intangible assets like securities, bonds, debentures, mutual funds. These are the intangible assets. We can't touch share. Can you touch share? No. Now that too. Due to the technological advancement, we have the concept of dematerialization. So that demat accounts. Earlier we had a share certificates. At least at that time, these share certificates were traded, but now same shares are trading, but we are not getting any physical share certificates, or we are not getting any shares in paper. Everything will be in electronic form. If you are investing and if you purchase one company share, for example Reliance Industries company shares, I invest 10,000 rupees, I got those shares, and those shares will be credited to my demat account. It is mandated to open a demat account. All those shares will be credited in demat account. It is intangible in nature. Only we can see the statement. We can't touch that. We can't see. Only financial information we can see. Financial figures we can see, but not, we can't touch, that is intangible assets. So this is about difference between commodity market and stock market.